Babe of the day. Babe of the day. Mary Castle. She is so hot, and she should have done so much more. Mary Castle mainly appeared in Western movies and television shows, although she did work in other genres. I really liked her in the TV series Stories of the Century. She played railroad detective Frankie Adams, the sexy sidekick to the hero Matt Clark, played by Jim Davis. This was an interesting TV series. Although Matt Clark and Frankie Adams were fictional characters, much of the show was based around the factual events of real-life Western outlaws. Somehow, these two got to bust everybody from Butch Cassidy to Billy the Kid to Jesse James. Sadly, a lot of personal problems got in the way of her acting career. She had problems with drinking, finances, and relationships. By 1960, her career was over. It had to be something like this to stop her, because she had the looks, and she could even play different types of personalities. A lot of people at the time thought she looked like Rita Hayworth, and I guess as far as that goes, I can kind of see some similarities in the facial features. She's definitely not a dead ringer for Rita Hayworth. I like Rita Hayworth a lot too, but I think Mary Castle is very much her own person, and who knows, maybe, having that, saddle on her at the time, says, well, you look too much like Rita Hayworth to be Cassidy. You don't know if she took that well or not. She should, because, it's a compliment, but just the same, Nobody wants to be thought of like they're trying to be a look-alike or a rip-off of somebody, She was trying to do her own thing. She had a number of parts in TV shows and movies, and she was good in every single one of them. The Stories of the Century, she was the first girl partner of the lead character in the Stories of the Century show, and she was very good in there. She left the show. Still don't know exactly why. They've never made that altogether clear, but she did have a lot of personal problems in life. She was replaced by an actress named Christine Miller, who played a character called Jonesy, and that became the second lady partner of the Matt Clark character in Stories of the Century. And she was also quite good too. It says, I'm not going to say that one actress is better than the other, because actually in this particular case, that was a situation where both of the actresses were really good in that show. It says there wasn't one that was lackluster or anything else like that. It says they were different kind of personas. The Mary Castle's character in there, Frankie Adams, was definitely maybe a little bit more, sleazy-ish or something like that, where the Jonesy character that Christine Miller played, she was definitely more, ladylike, maybe a little bit more cultured or refined. Neither one of them could fight very well. They were always getting knocked out or whatever. That happened a lot back in shows back then, TV and movies back then. Women are always getting knocked out, hit over the head. They got no respect. She's another lady who looked good in just about any kind of outfit that you put her in. Here's some 4th of July promotional pictures. So I think she looked much better with this style of hair than when she would try to go platinum blonde. I don't know what, that just didn't really suit her all that much. This is a good picture here with all the little hearts and the cellophane. I like that. That's one of my favorites of her. Eight Iron Man. She's the girl who walks in their sleep. Says this is a pretty popular poster for her. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this. I enjoyed putting it together. Mary Castle is one of those actresses who sadly got overlooked over time, but she's still very well liked. There's a lot of people that I've come across that have told me that, they really like her a lot. So this is just keeping her memory alive.